I think that I've decided this vlog gets a bonus day. You're welcome. Unless I for some reason change my mind and don't include today. You have to duck through those trees right there to avoid stepping in that puddle. Anyways, oh yes, it is raining a little bit. Not even raining, it's drizzling. A gentle drizzle. But I wake up with so much energy here in the morning, so I like really want to go for a walk. Even if there's a little drizzle. It's okay. It's never hurt anyone, I don't think. It's such a nice temperature out in the mornings as well. It's not too hot yet. You guys, I don't know what happened. Really, I couldn't tell you. Because I was on my lovely little walk. And then all of a sudden, look what I had in hand. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. I'm just a girl, so I wouldn't know. This notebook that my sister custom designed for me from Etsy, and I have been filling it up, let me tell you. Shout out to Zandria, I love you. Okay, so we just finished our morning yoga class, and I wanted to introduce you guys to Pepper and Emily.
Hi!
Hello!
I'm Emily.
I'm Pepper.
They both did their yoga teacher training here, and then now they're back, like helping out with the program. So how are you guys liking that?
I love it. It's a very different experience, being a participant and being somebody who helps lead the space. But it's just as fulfilling, I feel, if not more. And it's quite magical to be able to share your guys' journey here and like see it in a different way than mine was. So it's been wonderful.
It has been. I think just holding space for people and having a little bit of an idea of what they're going through as an outsider looking in, having gone through it with the emotional and the physical and the energy of being, with 32 other people, in a room for 3 weeks. So just holding space and knowing how much of a value that was when I came here in March of last year, the assistants holding space for us. And I think that's just been the most beautiful part of the experience.
That is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's I feel like we all appreciate you guys' presence so much, and you like add so much to the experience and like just guidance, and knowing you guys are always around, and like when we get sick, they've helped us out when we want to practice our yoga sequences for our training, or we have questions about postures, we can always come to you guys. Big appreciate.
We're happy to be here.
So it's so fun for us.
Yeah. We're exactly where we need to be.
Yeah.
We're exactly where we need to be. Horus said it beautifully this morning. He said something about where you're all called to come here together, and we're just a little family here, and that's how it feels.
Yeah.
It does. It really does.
It does. And we're learning about each other, and we're there for each other in ways that you wouldn't even imagine you would be showing up for someone. And sometimes showing up is just not speaking at all. And sometimes showing up is just embracing or being or just a simple touch.
Yeah. I think something that's so amazing to me is like the swiftness with which people feel that connected here. Like it was like I remember feeling it as a participant and even being here like within hours. I was like, oh, I just love them all so much. Like every time it feels that way, which I think speaks a lot to the space, like this energy here and the community here. But it's just, you know, it's crazy to think that a week and a half ago you didn't know anybody in this house, and now people in this house know like such depths of you. And it's almost jarring, but it feels so comfortable and safe that I think it's one of the most magical things. And getting to see you guys have those connections with each other from this like vantage point is really beautiful and cool.
Very much so. I mean, it just goes to show and prove that it is such a sacred space. It is such a sacred space.
So it's such like an open-hearted environment.
We're glad you're here.
Yay!
I'm glad you guys are here. Glad you guys got to meet.
Come to Nexus.
There's no sponsored, but just saying. It's lovely here and we all love each
Come to
other.
Nexus if you don't want to.
If you don't want to have a beautiful, open-hearted, lovely experience and make lots of friends, then you just don't come at all. All right, see you guys later. Actually, see you soon. I'm gonna make breakfast. The sun came out. Good morning, sunshine. Literally. How pretty. Okay, we just finished breakfast, and this is your sign to go floss your teeth right now. All the time.
All the time. All day, every day.
Exactly. Every meal afterwards, if you can, realistically. Right now, go floss your teeth. This is Costa. We just taught each other. High five. It's so good.
That was not easy.
It was kind of hard.
Look at this.
The flow we just taught each other.
Yeah, this is the flow we just.
We only did one side too. As I talked about in my other vlog, we do lots of teaching each other here and practice teaching. We do it one-on-one every day, and then several times we do it to different groups. It really prepares us for becoming a yoga instructor, so that's lovely, and this is us doing that. I also wanted to explain that here we're being trained to become Vinyasa yoga instructors. Vinyasa translates to place in a special way, and so what that means with yoga is it's taking yoga postures and flowing them together in an intentional way that's maybe for a specific purpose. So that purpose could be a physical challenge, it could be stretching and flexibility, it could be inversions, you know, whatever you want it to be. In this training, Horus and Janel are giving us all of the tools that one would need to put together Vinyasa sequences, and from there we get to take personal liberty and make it our own. So that is what we're up to. Okay, we got done with surfing. Now we're waiting for our bowls. Let's see, we got cookies. Okay, these brownies by Organico. I'm literally gonna dream about these when I get back home. They're so good.
Delish.
You can't even see how good it is, but I promise
Super
it is.
good.
Yeah.
It's gluten free apparently. Can't tell.
How are we feeling?
It's so good, especially after surfing.
Yeah, we're hungry now.
Lovely.
We got
Definitely recommend.
we got poke bowls. But
Oh,
how are
so
we feeling
delicious.
in general after surfing?
I got tossed around. Yeah, the waves were violent.
They were.
We got
It
up
was beautiful out.
and
Yeah, we got to watch like
Learn-
kind of a pretty sunset from the beach.
learned that we were too far back on the boards.
Yeah.
Got to pop up all at once. Might have gotten hit in the head with the surfboard,
Maybe that happened a couple of
but we're
times.
still here.
Yeah,
We made it. We made it to the brownies.
yeah, exactly. All right, bye for now. I wanted to introduce you guys to Horus and Janel themselves, the owners of Nexus, the teachers. They run this whole place, they created it, and I really wanted you guys to meet them. So, do you want to introduce
Hi.
yourselves?
I'm Horus, and we started Nexus. This is Janel,
Hello.
and we started Nexus about. We started 10 years ago, and we started here in Costa Rica 9 years ago. We were a mobile school to begin with, and now we have one location where we do all of our yoga teacher training.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys, since you've been doing your trainings here for 9 years, like how it's changed over those 9 years and how your experience is now leading the trainings versus like when you started.
Well, the curriculum is similar, but I think the style and like the nuances of what we teach are really so much different. I mean, every training you learn a little bit more about what everyone's looking for. Most people that come to yoga teacher training, we find, are trying to evolve in some way. There's some transformation wanting to take place in their lives, and a lot of times they don't even realize it until they get here. They think they're coming for one reason, and when you bring in this many people together, working together, this idea of transformation and this idea of something that wants to happen in their life just comes to the forefront. It might be something that was sort of hidden deeper in their consciousness, not in the top of their consciousness. And so and we've been able to tweak the curriculum to sort of ask the questions that enable people to do that. So I think that is one way that the curriculum has changed over time.
I think another way is that yoga scholarship has changed. So as new research comes out about yoga history, the origins of yoga, the influences on what yoga is and has been in different contexts, we're able to bring that and weave it into the conversation. There's so much incredible research happening right now in the world of yoga scholarship. I think another thing that makes a difference is every training's a little bit different. So different people come into the training with different questions and different inquiries and different backgrounds, and that changes the accent of each training, program to program.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys both for sharing. And another question I wanted to ask was if anyone watching is interested in yoga teacher training, whether that be here or somewhere else, and they're curious about it, do you have any advice or anything you would say to them?
Yeah, I would actually try to find a yoga school that's similar to what you're looking for. There's lots of different yoga schools out there. It depends on what you want in a yoga school. Like we teach, the type of asana that we teach is vinyasa. If you were wanting to be trained in restorative yoga, we're probably not the school for you, although I think you could probably teach a restorative yoga class. But I think more importantly, I think to pick a school where if you're going to take the time to do a 200-hour yoga teacher training, you really want to learn a little bit more about yoga scholarship. You want to learn a little bit more about the history of yoga, and really how it evolved. I mean, through scholarship, not through hearsay. and learn more about yoga philosophy, and learn, at least be introduced to meditation and pranayama, and see how that may fit into your life. I think those are important things to look for.
I also think it's important to have an asana practice before you come to yoga teacher training. Although it is a profoundly transformational experience and we're able to work with people at all different levels, I do believe that it requires having some base in physical postures so that what we're doing here can land, in some kind of prepared way.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's good advice. Well, I really love and thank both of you for being my teachers, and from the bottom of my heart, this has been everything I could have ever wanted and so much more. And the program you guys have put together is so thoughtful, and the way you have us teaching constantly and building up our confidence, that's something someone else said the other day, was that you guys build up our confidence, and that's exactly how it's felt. And so we leave feeling so good about ourselves and our teaching, and so prepared to go and do it. You guys are also both so qualified and you guys can read about them all online and on their website, but their backgrounds just individually and together are amazing, and I couldn't have asked for better teachers, so thank you guys.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Is
you.
there anything else either of you guys want to share?
I think the only other thing I would say about yoga schools is one thing that we take pride in is turning people into good teachers. So it's here you start teaching not the first day, the first session. The first session you come and maybe you just teach one posture, but what it does is it teaches you how to teach, and it gets you over the stage fright, and it's really enabling. We try not to. There's a couple of sessions where we stand up and lecture, one on the chakras and one on the history of yoga. But besides that, we never talk over 10 or 15 minutes without stopping the class and having the students participate in whatever the discussion may be. So we feel that it's very important, to learn by doing, and we really incorporate it into our curriculum.
I think you could say that we believe that the era of sage on the stage is over in yoga, and we are all about educare, which is the Latin word for education, which means to draw out what is within each person, and that's really the heart of what yoga is for us.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's so true. Thank you both.